Coming up on Wyln News, a burglar has been caught in the city of Hazleton. This is your news choice. Wyln News starts right now.
From the Wyln studios in Hazleton and all over northeastern Pennsylvania, this is Wyln News.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on Wyln News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A Hazleton man was taken into custody on burglary charges earlier today. 28-year-old Stephen Kinchin was captured on security camera as he entered a home at 79 North Wyoming Street around 5:30 this morning. According to police, he made off with around $200 in cash, a gold ring, and a pack of cigarettes. Hazleton police identified Kinchin as the person responsible for the burglary. He now faces burglary and other related charges. He was scheduled to be arraigned before Magisterial District Judge Joseph Zola. A Hazleton man faces charges following two separate incidents on the same day. Police investigators say while dropping off his child on Carson Street on June 23rd, 38-year-old Dennis Dorsey got into an altercation with a woman who had a no-contact protection order from abuse against him. Later, police say Dorsey followed the victim's boyfriend to Alter Street, where he yelled at him, grabbed the keys from his ignition, and made off with the man's cell phone. The man reported the incident to police. Dorsey was arrested and faces charges of robbery, receiving stolen property, and disorderly conduct. He was arraigned on June 29th and is currently out on bail. A crash last week in Butler Township left a West Hazleton man facing drug charges. 23-year-old Anthony Lean III was traveling in the eastbound lane of East Foothills Drive last Thursday when he lost control and struck multiple trees and a large rock. When police arrived, they found the minivan he was driving was stolen, and he also had pills without a prescription in his possession. He was charged with receiving stolen property, possession of a controlled substance, and driving with a suspended license. He was taken to the Luzerne County Prison for lack of $35,000 bail. At least 4 people will face criminal trespass charges after being caught hanging out illegally behind a reservoir in Klein Township. Klein Township police were initially notified that a group of people were living in the woods and possibly cooking methamphetamine. But Police Chief John Petrilla says they did not find a meth lab on the backside of the number 8 reservoir. Instead, they found the group of people there illegally. Several people will now face both criminal charges, criminal trespass, and drug paraphernalia charges. Petrilla says anyone caught on the property illegally will be prosecuted. A Lansford man has been charged with sexually assaulting a teenage girl who was passed out after drinking. It was on May 28th. Officers received a sexual assault report involving a man and a teenage girl. A witness says 31-year-old Calvin Cedarborg attended a house party where he allegedly gave the teenage girl alcohol. The witness told police Cedarborg was seen touching the girl inappropriately while she was passed out on the sofa. When police arrived, the girl was intoxicated and needed emergency medical treatment. Several guests tackled Cedarborg as he tried to escape through the backyard. He remains free on bail with a preliminary hearing set for next week. One person was hurt in a crash in East Union Township. It happened Tuesday night. These pictures are from the Shepton Oneida Fire Company. Firefighters were called to the area of Chapel Road and Center Street in the township for a crash with reported entrapment. Crews arrived on location and found a car had hit a utility pole. The driver was flown to Lehigh Valley Hospital Cedar Crest by Medevac 7. After the patient was transported from the scene, units were alerted to an injured dog at a nearby residence that was also reportedly traveling in the vehicle. The dog was taken by volunteer firefighters to Pottsville to be cared for by the Schuylkill County Animal Response Team. The Shenandoah Fire Department dispatched out last night for report of a house fire. Crews went to 221-223 West Center Street around 9:30. There, they found a small fire within the double-block apartment building. The fire was put out within a short amount of time. Rescue 933 out of Mahanoy City also responded to the scene. There's no word about the cause of the fire at this time, and no injuries were reported in that late-night blaze in Shenandoah. Coming up on WYLN News, new street signs are up in one community. Plus, Pennsylvania State Police released the numbers from the 4th of July holiday. But first, as we head out to break, let's take a look at your 7-day forecast from the WYLN Weather Center. Remember, you can get all your weather information at WYLNTV.com. We'll be right back.
Time to bring the action at Pocono. Fire them up. Here we go.
Go out there, have fun. Sometimes you're just being a kid.
Fans on their feet. Look at that. Play with some more toys.
What a day. It's a crazy feeling.
Big smiles. This place is a blast, man. It's so much fun.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
The 33rd Annual Frontier Days and Championship Rodeo, July 11th through the 16th. Cowboys from all over the East will compete in bull riding, calf roping, championship rodeo, bareback bronc riding, and more. Rodeo runs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Bull-A-Rama on Sunday. All shows begin 7:30 p.m. Enjoy vendors, crafts, food, and free entertainment. The Benton Frontier Days Championship Rodeo, Route 487 in Benton. For more information, go to bentonrodeo.com. The Cowboys are back, and the Bulls are ready. Are you?
It was last month, WYLN News told you that a few streets in Klein Township would be getting new names. Well, the names have been changed and the new signs are up. We found the new signs today. The former Green Street in East McAdoo Heights is now Middle Street. James Street in McAdoo Heights is now Naomi Avenue. South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo Heights has been changed back to South Tamaqua Street. And James Street in Spring Mountain Terrace has been changed to Maple Lane. The township is now working with the post office and residents to make sure addresses are changed over correctly. Also, for residents in Klein Township, listen up. Garbage Day has been changed due to the 4th of July holiday. Supervisors in Klein Township say that due to the holiday, the garbage will now be picked up Saturday morning instead of Friday. Ash pickup will remain the same, and again, that is for residents of Klein Township. Luzerne County's tax base has increased by about $27 million since January, and now it totals at about $20 billion. Since January, 48 municipalities have gained assessed value through new construction. 25 municipalities have lost ground due to assessment reductions, and 3 have remained the same. After attaining the highest overall assessment last year, Hazel Township continues its upward climb, picking up $10 million in assessed value. Hazleton has added $3.4 million in value since January. This has increased the city's tax base to $980 million. Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassatt says that the progress is due to crackdowns on crime and building code violations, plus investments in downtown revitalization. According to numbers released today, Pennsylvania State Police statewide investigated a total of 741 crashes over the 4-day 4th of July holiday travel period. Of those, 259 resulted in injuries and there were 13 fatalities. One of the 13 crashes, only one person was wearing a seatbelt. Locally, Hazleton State Police Troop N investigated a total of 47 crashes. None of those were fatals, but 18 people were injured. 5 of those involved alcohol. Statewide, troopers arrested 474 motorists for DUI. Of that number, 40 were from the Hazleton Barracks. Last year's holiday driving period spanned 3 days. There were 423 crashes statewide investigated by state police troopers. Coming up on Jeansville's News Choice, the Hazleton Chamber has a big celebration coming up. Plus, looking for some good music this weekend? Especially if you're a blues fan, our Julie Stefanovich has a preview of a big festival. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
It's time to find your copy of the Freeland Progress. Look inside for information on the Pennsylvania Dart Tournament and more. The Freeland Progress is free at locations throughout Freeland, Whitehaven, Blakesley, Berwick, Cunningham, Drums, and the Hazleton area.
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. You know all about Dr. John and the services that he offers, but did you know his wife Janet manages a whole nother side of their business? They help out CDL drivers with their testing, and also big companies with drug and alcohol testing. It's a whole nother side of Dagenhart Chiropractic this week. Join us.
When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call Wyln News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@wylntv.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. Wyln, we're your local network.
Welcome to Community and You. I'm hungry. Mary Malone is here from the Greater Hazleton Area Chamber of Commerce and brought nothing from the farmers market. I'm so disappointed.
I'm sorry, but the great thing about the 8-week season of the farmers market is that each week the local farmers bring more and more as the harvest really starts to come in. So I promise next time I'll stop by with some goodies.
Okay, well, I'm a little bit disappointed in that because I have no idea where it is. Can you tell me where it is?
Yes, that's right. From July 14th all the way through September, every Friday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., right on Broad Street between Laurel and Pine, right on the sidewalk there. Fresh produce. We also usually have some other food vendors, some information from different folks. We've had the Keystone Job Corps kids and some of their trades will be there. Usually we have Lehigh Valley Hospital Health Alliance with, doing blood pressures, the Master Gardeners from Penn State. So it really is an interesting mix of vendors and local produce. Farm Fresh every Friday downtown.
So you have to get there because there's always something different.
You do, and you can always tell when the corn is at its sweetest Swedish because as soon as the farmer, Lenny Berger, backs his truck up, people are there to, and it really is nice. Again, we have lots of folks that are in the downtown, the senior high rises and whatnot, that right in the city you can get that from 10 to 2.
That's awesome. Now, the other thing is that we're talking about, what is this, a 50th anniversary?
You know what, this is a big year for the Chamber. So we just opened up our 125th year of service to the community. And for 50 of those years, we have our annual golf tournament. And of course, because we're special and we do things a little differently in Hazleton, it's really fun. Not only do we field and usually have a sellout tournament of 144 golfers, excuse me, but we also have an expo. So businesses actually like a vendor on each hole. So as they're going through and golfing, the opportunity to potentially make some new clients, even if you don't golf, and be involved that way.
I know why you did that, because you realized you were giving a number and you thought, oh no, I can't give a number because I want everybody to be here all the time.
That's right. And like I said, it truly, even though it's a golf tournament, it's a fun day. There's some special raffles and prizes at the opening, and then like I said, even the expo, we've had decorating contests amongst some of the vendors and the businesses that are out on the holes, and it really is, we get folks from all over the place.
Where and when?
It is on Thursday, August 17th, and we are blessed. Edgewood by Sand Springs, so Edgewood in the Pines Golf Course is hosting us this year. We really do have some beautiful golf courses in the area, and we move it around each year. So this year we're at Edgewood by Sand Springs.
Now I know you said that it does fill up fast.
It does. So it's early in the summer and people might be thinking, oh, August 17th, don't wait. If you want to golf and get in on the fun, the registration is up on the Chamber's website, or again to call the Chamber to do that. And so we wanted to give you the scoop early so we could get folks, your viewers out there, make sure that they call in.
Well, I guess my other question is, do we see you out on the greens?
Do you know what? I occasionally will swing a club. I usually wait till the last.
But is it to hit a golf ball? That's the question.
You know what? It's been hit or miss for me as far as whether I'm golfing or not. Usually, what happens is when we do sell out really early, I'll bump myself out.
Oh, there you go.
But I'll be there that day all day.
Absolutely. So we've got farmers market, we've got golfing, we've got all kinds of things.
Summer of activity at the Chamber.
It certainly has been, and as far as the farmers market is concerned, that goes until September.
That's correct. Every Friday from 10 to 2. And if there's anyone out there that's interested in being a vendor, if you're a crafter or something like that, again, call the Chamber office. Maybe just a one-time showing or something like that, but we're open to all of those things.
All right. So get your corn together and your golf clubs and visit with Mary Malone.
Create a new sport.
And we hope to see you again right here with us on Community and You.
Where are my customers? I think I need help with my website.
Thank you for calling web.com. How can I help you?
I need some serious help with my website.
I could definitely help you with that today.
Awesome.
Do you want to work in a fun atmosphere and help small businesses like this succeed online? Call 1-844-JOBS-WEB and apply today.
What's on TV? Plenty. WYLN TV 35, the best in local programming.
People come from all over the country to the annual Briggs Farm Blues Festival. Our Julie Stefanovich stopped by the farm in Nescopec today to talk to organizers about what festival goers can expect this year.
Workers are busy this week getting ready for the annual Briggs Farm Blues Festival. This year, Briggs is celebrating a milestone 20th anniversary. The venue in Nescopec has brought big-name blues performers to the area since 1998, and this year is no exception.
We have 26 acts all together over this 3 days on the main stage and the back porch stage. We're really excited about seeing Eric Gales, one of the greatest guitar players out there, blues guitar players. Queen of the Detroit Blues, Thornetta Davis, is going to be up before her on both of those acts are on Saturday. And we have John Nemeth from Memphis coming on Friday on the main stage. And also Lonnie Shields will be playing on the main stage. Alexis P. Suter. Also, what we're doing this year is a gospel show on Sunday as well. That's from 10 till 2.
Tickets for the festival are available at briggsfarm.com, including camping passes, which have become more popular throughout the years. Campers arriving tomorrow are also in for a special treat.
So the Thursday night camping is just for the campers, and it's in the woods. We have a stage set up in the woods for the campers. This year we're doing 4 hours of Allman Brothers music, and then the main festival starts the next day. So the main stage and the back porch stage will be open starting at noon.
Participants can bring their own food and beverage, but Briggs serves up some tasty Southern-style delicacies of their own for festival goers.
And we'll have food going. We'll have our sweet corn roasting. We'll have pulled pork, and we'll have chicken wings, mac and cheese, collard greens, and catfish. So we do what we do is a Mississippi Delta style menu.
The president of the Blues Foundation will be traveling up from Memphis, Tennessee to present Briggs Farm with the Keeping the Blues Alive award. Briggs also uses the event to help give back to the community.
We have we do a fundraiser each year for the Berwick Beyond Violence Women's Center. Domestic violence is a cause that we like to support. So we're giving away a Martin guitar and 3 other guitars and an orange amp in order to help raise money for the Beyond Violence of Berwick.
The 2017 Briggs Farm Blues Festival takes place tomorrow through Sunday, July the 9th. Shows run from noon until midnight, and tickets can be purchased at briggsfarm.com. In Nescopec for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
WYLN unfortunately ending on a sad note tonight. Not only for us, but also the local community. A local community activist and friend has passed away. Cynthia Donlin worked for the Luzerne chapter of the Lupus Foundation. She was larger than life, a champion for her community, and even in the face of adversity, she put others before herself. Just a few weeks ago, we caught up with her at the Valley Regional Fire and Rescue in Drums, where family and friends hosted a fundraiser for her.
I'm grateful for everybody in the community. They can say what they want about this area, but it's a great place filled with love.
Relations with dignity and that sense of humor.
I'm still going to run my support group. Everything's going to be the same. And if I don't make it as a doctor, it could always be a flamingo with one leg spray painted down in Florida. So there's where we're at.
Unfortunately, Cindy passed away yesterday. We here at WYLN would like to send condolences out to all of Cindy's family and friends. And to us, Cindy was a friend and will always be remembered. Cindy Donlin was 52. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings. business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
This summer it returns, an all-new season of Warrior Summit Outdoors. More than an outdoor show, it's a show about saving the lives of America's finest. Tune in to see Iraq, Afghanistan veteran host Staff Sergeant Eric Olson and other combat veterans heal the scars of war in the great outdoors. The new season premieres this July.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the children's programming report is on file for public